Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. So we are here on a very wet day in November and we're picking up the bales. So we do need to get these bales picked up. It wasn't really super urgent just because they are wrapped bales and it doesn't even matter if they get wet because they're wraps. But at the same time, yes, we do want to be putting a goat enclosure onto here as soon as we have the money, although we do have something else I want to buy first if we can do, and that is a big shed. A big British shed. I know this is not Britain, but the good thing about the big British sheds is they're big, so we can get lots of machinery into them, including grain if we wanted to. Obviously on this map we don't need to, we've got a silo, but if it was a map without a silo, or if we couldn't afford a silo, we could just dump the grain on the ground. But yeah, the shed on this map would be solely for storing machinery. So yeah, we'll hopefully be getting one of those. I'll just quickly show you what I'm talking about. Yes, it'll be in the sheds, probably at the bottom. Okay, probably not at the bottom. That's here. 65,000. So it's not actually that expensive, but it's a nice big shed. It's sort of the size we require for all of our machinery. I was just wondering if it would actually fit in here. Yeah, it actually would fit here. The dairy isn't in the best place, it has to be said, although if that was... because we've got to get around this corner, you see, for the milk dropping off. Although I suppose I could just use a smaller tanker. Yeah, that would be good there. So we might get that today. Possibly. We'll have to see how we go. Hopefully we can make quite a bit of money. We're going to be moving on to December very soon. But the thing is, we also do need to replenish the sawmill with trees from the forest that we're currently felling just over there. You can see we've got plenty of autumnal colours in front of us. Those are the trees which are going to be going. So, well, the sooner they go, the better really. Because then we can make the planks and beams, we can make money, and we can free up that space for another field. And it's not really a shame that the trees are going because I've already planted a new forest. We've put it in ourselves, so it's just replacing like for like really. Okay, so we've got one more load of bales to get. We're going to drop off these in the yard first. I don't think they've fermented yet, so we can't put them into the shed until they have, because otherwise we're going to block in the ones which have fermented. But there we go. The first load of silage bales. The second load is probably more than a full load. I'm not too sure. So there is a chance we'll have to do 2 trips. I also just spotted another hay bale. I'm sure somebody will have spotted that in the previous episode, or maybe a few episodes ago now. So if you have commented, then I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thing is, because it is, of course, Christmas time, these videos, the past week, has been recorded in one go. So these have all been recorded before Christmas, so obviously I've not read any comments, but I have read the comments by now, but at the time of recording this video, I've not read the comments, if you know what I mean. Obviously I'm sat there, reading the comments as the videos publish, but I'm not a time traveller. I can't read them before recording this episode. But yeah, you get the idea. Thank you so much. Thank you if you have mentioned it, if you have spotted that bale, which I have accidentally forgotten to pick up. We'll get it another time when we're passing. It's different size to these bales, so we can't pick them up on the way back. Or we can't pick it up on the way back, I should say. Anyway, yeah, we need to get some wood into the sawmill. It's kind of important before we sleep. There, we have got all of our silage bales back, or wrapped grass bales as they probably are currently. But that is soon going to change. Yeah, only 3% fermented. We've only just done them. But probably by the end of December, beginning of January, they will have fully fermented. So, the big question is, I suppose, do the water buffalo require another mix? No, they don't. However, the chickens do require some grain. We don't have a trailer up here, do we? I really should keep a trailer up here. A tipping trailer. They're both always so busy over at the stone crusher. Okay, well, we'll have to bring one up. But for now, what I need is the grab. It'd be good when we can free up this bale trailer too. We can sell those straw bales for a very, very good price in December or January. Probably January. But December is also quite good. Yep, so we're just going to do one load of wood. Because one load does go quite a long way, although it does still process it within a day, which is amazing. And I'm pleased it does. I really am pleased that it does. But let's just see if we can deliver the wood, enable the sawmill, so buy it, we'll have to buy, no, well, rent it, we'll have to rent the sawmill. We'll buy one eventually, we'll probably put it on the grass field where we just were. And yes, we'll see if it can produce it, and then we can deliver it in this episode, but it'll be in December. Because that would then fund the shed. Yeah, that would fund the shed. I would love to end this episode by buying the shed. Don't know if we'll be able to, but that would be my dream. The water buffalo will need food, but it looks like they're going to last until tomorrow, so that's good. So if you missed the episode where I marked trees, you can actually see marked trees. Although you probably can't if you're watching on a very low resolution or a small screen. Yes, they've all got a green X, which means that those trees stay. At least it does the way I'm doing it. So that is going to be the edge of our forest. Every tree with a green mark. Must be this one over here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so every tree with a green mark. I think I must have missed one. So everything this side will be going eventually to be turned into a field. We've got our plantation down here. But yeah, it's all going to be for the best, I think. It's going to look good. We're going to make more land to harvest with the combine harvester. We're going to make money from the trees. We're going to build the temple. And we're not even losing the forest because we've grown another one. So we've planted another one, which will grow over quite a few years. Good grief, I've probably started with one of the biggest trees in the forest. That was a mistake. But it's amazing what they do trim down to. When you start taking off all the unusable branches. Although I don't know if the same can be said for this one. It does seem quite chunky. Oh no, it does. Yeah, you can really reduce the size of it. So I will do that. I'm just going to take a few trees down and then we can load them up onto the trailer. And I'll see you at the sawmill. This isn't going to take too long. We've done a lot of deforestation recently, so I don't want to really make it as a main job in this episode. It's just something else that needs to be done. Otherwise we're just basically wasting the night. It could be processing wood for planks and beams. yeah, it's a precarious load. I can't wait for us just to be able to do normal trees, Scots pine trees, because these are not the ones I want to be doing. I'm just clearing them because we need the land and we need the wood, and we haven't got any other wood, so we do have to use these. So I don't know how much there's going to be here. I'm going to guess 20,000 litres, just because that big one, but I know there's not really much usable wood in these. 29,669. Better than I thought. That's always good. So yes, we can once again continue the production of beams and planks, long planks, activate, and activate. Good. So it will have likely processed all 30,000 litres by the morning. So I'll keep this here. Hopefully in the morning we can just, load them up and sell them. But we can't move on just yet because we do have the chickens that require their food. And we do have the little trailer just there. The best price for wood chips, we did load up the wood chips, is actually January. Although we can probably get away with doing it in December. We will see. So obviously we can't use that trailer. The cement factory does have a lot of stone, so we don't actually need to take any more stone at the moment. Yeah, so we'll load it with wheat, and we'll go and feed the chickens. And then we can rest. The other good news is the feed mixture is actually already quite full. We do have quite a lot of TMR in there, so we don't have to make another mixture today. We can just top them up to 100% without really doing anything, except for switching it on. Right, I know that's more than they'll actually want. They only have capacity for about... I thought it was 7,000 litres, but it must be more than that. Must be 8 or 9. We'll go and see. We'll see what it takes. It's a little sensitive, I noticed, as it was in FS22. There we go. Yeah, so the chickens really are worth it, and I want to get another chicken enclosure. We can afford to have two because we've got plenty of grain. But one step at a time. Okay, so it was 9,000. Pretty good. Can we sheep this? We can. Brilliant. We'll leave it there. So we will. We'll go and give the water buffalo 100% food in their trough. Wonderful water buffalo. Producing that delicious milk for our mozzarella. And what do they have? They have got 263 litres. Yes, I'm constantly sucking the milk out of their tank because we need to get it into the dairy for the mozzarella. And hopefully we'll have some more to sell tomorrow. We'll see. But anyway, that is today done. Hello, Walter. Good night, Walter. We'll go through to 10 AM. Should be a good time. Right, yeah, so we've got production costs there. Snow in the forecast. They've seemingly eaten nothing. Why? I don't know. But yes, what we will do is we'll get over to the sawmill. The forklift is in the wrong place. Plenty of stuff in the sale too. Goodness me. It would be good to get a P-viner. But again, currently, it's a bit out of our price range. Here we are. Looking quite good. We'll get these loaded up. Well, it looks like we have some more progress. some more visible progress, I should say. So we'll deliver this first of all. Very nice. That has funded the shed. That's great. And we do have another structure going up over here on the right. Possibly on the left too? No, just on the right. Okay. So I think this really does show us how far in we are. Obviously it does, but you can see what we've got left and how much work it's taken to get to this stage. So I feel like we are, well, it feels like about 15% of the way through. Maybe we are. Hopefully it's more like 20-25%. We will see. But yeah, look at this. This is some good... No, it's not. This is some progress. It's some progress. No, it's better than nothing. I'll put it that way. I always like to be optimistic. I'm optimistic. I can't be defeatist. Although, to be honest, for the amount of products that we've delivered, it does seem surprising. It's like, how many offcuts do you have? I've delivered that many beams and planks. Alright, so I'm guessing this is going to be a complete circle once we find all the collectibles. I actually don't know... I don't think I've... Actually, I don't know. No, I think I have picked up all the ones which I've been told about, haven't I? Does anybody know where any more are? I'd love to know. Anyway, we're just going to check up and see where these things are going. Right, so long planks and wooden beams it's processing currently. It does have enough long planks for this phase, but it doesn't have enough wooden beams. It's unbelievable. Like, you need to have 3 full-size sawmills constantly fed to keep this temple production going. It's crazy. Right, well, I doubt these are fermented yet, but they do need to be put away as soon as they have. 81%. Okay, that's good. Very soon. It will be later today then, in this month, which shouldn't be too hard to get to. Right, so this is it. Let's develop. Let's build a shed. I think this is the best place. Either way, this is going. So even if I delete this and then think, actually no, I don't want to put it here, it doesn't matter. We don't need it anymore. We've got plenty of saplings to keep rice going for quite a bit longer if we want to. So I need to put the pallet fork back onto the Merlot, which I shall do. I should do that straight away. Put the log grab over here. Right. Yeah, so these are not the only rice saplings that I have. I actually have got a load of saplings stacked up near the combine over there. So we'll get them shifted. We'll get them shifted. Get the cultivator shifted as well. Oh yeah, going back to removing that other little shed, apparently, because I know that somebody did say, in fact quite a few people did say, that it will delete the log store, which I thought, oh great, it deletes the log store, perfect. But then apparently it also messes up the fence on the left hand side. So I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it. It's fine. We don't need to remove this shed. Also, quite a lot of people demanding that I get a pressure washer. I know you can steer them and stuff. It's all good fun. So we'll see what we've got left. If we've got money after building this shed, which we should do, then we'll get a pressure washer. Although, to be honest, I know people are going to shout at me if I say this, but I don't think our machine's that dirty. I don't really mind a slightly dirty tractor. Obviously, it doesn't want to be absolutely caked in mud, but it looks quite good if it's being used a bit, instead of just showroom condition. But I get your point. We probably should have one. Good to wash down the combine and stuff. Well, there we go. Hopefully we can put the cultivator back into there in just a minute. But yeah, we need to get into, well, construction. No, we need to get into destruction. Enter demolition mode. Press B. Sounds good fun. Okay, just £1,000 for that. I know it is worth keeping to trickle feed the bank account, but we do need the space. That's the problem with it. We need the space. That's the whole reason for getting rid of it. So I'm just going to soften this. It's not free to soften. I could, maybe it's worth leveling actually. Probably just overwriting what I've already done. But anyway, yes, if we get into the shed category, we do have here the single door. Is that 1,000 ton? Guess it must be. British grain barn. So, I do hope that I don't mess up. I should probably save first, actually. Right, game saved. We need as much space as possible on the right. Okay. Well, it fits in nicely. It looks good. Well, it's not bad, but it's not good enough. So, well, there's plenty of space to come further forward. We'll just come further forward. No problem. I think we'll have to get a smaller tanker for milk. We'll try that. Still encroaching ever so slightly, so I'll just have to... Yeah, I think it's because it's so close to the horses. Stopping me from being able to soften that. Yep, it's not doing anything. So, I would just have to go close to the other building. There's not really another way of going about it, I don't think. So, yeah, let's go. Let's change colour. Oh, nice, you can have both. Yeah, we'll go about here. Should be fine. Hopefully, third time lucky. Oh, look at that. Well, I can live with that. I can live with that. It's concrete anyway. And, as you can see, we do have quite a few lights in here. Looks like this is our switchboard, fuse box. Yeah, that's good. It's going to be great for when we're harvesting late at night. This must be for the door. Perfect. Well, I'm extremely happy with this addition. Hopefully you are too, because I've had so many people saying, oh, please just buy a bigger shed. Here's your bigger shed, and I'm delighted to finally have it. So we do have almost £15,000 left. I'm not just trying to use up all our money, but as it has been so highly requested, let's get the pressure washer. So it's going to be in tools. If I can find my tools. Tools, there we go. Right. So I have placed it. But we can also push it around. That's what I'm going to say. We can also get into it. Yes, that would be strange, getting into a pressure washer. Looks hard work. You don't have to run. Come on, old boy, slow down. Okay, he's going to run. There's no two ways about it. He's going to run with it. Looks like agony for your back. Well, if you want to be like this chap, break your back. Otherwise, just push it slowly. But I love that. That's a nice feature. On the serious side there, I always do like to have a bit of fun. But no, it's good. It's lovely that you can now move them like this, instead of it just being a fixed position. So yeah, we can now move it to our tractors, obviously, and we can clean them wherever we want. Let's go up here, if he makes it. I can just see it on his face. The expression is just like, why me? Why do I have to do this? Oh, look at that. It is actually my first time using the pressure washer in all these weeks that this game has been out. It's my first time, and it actually makes the machine wet. Which I know in real life you'd think, oh, a pressure washer, it makes the machine wet. But no, in the game that is actually new. That is very new, and it's a nice feature. Very nice indeed. You can see we do have some paint loss on this machine. Quite noticeable once it's been washed. Surprised it's flaking quite so much, but anyway, it's clean, and that is the point. We've got a clean telehandler. We probably do have some extremely muddy other machines, but if it's a cultivator, well, it works in the soil, so it's hardly surprising. Give it a nice rinse. Oh, one thing I want to check actually is, does the entire machine become wet the moment you spray the nozzle at it, or is it, does it do it in areas? Oh, it's killing me, making me push this thing around. So as a test, you can see the whole machine is bone dry. This wheel is spotless, like no wet, no water. I'll give it one quick spray on the back. Okay, we're still dry. What about just this wheel? Okay, just that wheel is now wet. Ah, so the whole machine does turn wet as well. Interesting. Still, it's a nice feature. So it must just work the same way as cleaning the dirt off. If you just aim the nozzle anywhere, it will actually clean the entire machine. If you aim the nozzle anywhere, it will make the entire machine wet. Fair enough. So we'll just put this back over here. Oh, don't make me go too far with it. I'm dying. Sounded a bit like Dennis, didn't it? Oh, blimey. Anyway, I can thankfully say that we can now properly tidy the yard up. Let's put some machines in the shed. It's still going to be tricky for me to know exactly where to put things to make it look super neat, but we can definitely improve this. It still isn't enough space, but it's a massive improvement. Yeah, we just need another one like this and we'll be good. Although I think there is actually a double shed. A double British shed, which would be incredible. I don't know exactly where it would be. Aha! 110. So yeah, maybe we can build one more. Not right now, obviously, but another one. Probably here. It actually doesn't take up that much more space. So we'll probably put it there. And then we can put things like the auto stacker and the cultivators into there. It'd be really good. So I think actually that is as far as we're going to go with this episode. If you do like this edition, please do remember to like and subscribe. And a big thank you to Red Dog, who is the creator of these fabulous sheds. The link is down below. Okay then, so we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.